So you want to do the carnivore diet, but you don't know if it's going to help you, and you want to do it specifically to heal your leaky gut. And I'm here to tell you, as someone who has healed her leaky gut completely, mainly because of the carnivore diet, I can say that it will help you reduce all the symptoms of the foggy brain, lethargy, tiredness, sleepy nights, bloatiness, like you have a big bloated stomach. It's going to reduce that immensely. Okay. You're not going to have low energy anymore. You're not going to have a foggy brain. You're going to have better memory. That's what it did for me. Okay. I've been on this carnivore diet for 1.5 years. Okay. Because I had severe gut issues. I had IBS and leaky gut. Okay. And the carnivore diet, what is it? It's basically rudimentary meat, eggs, beef, cheese, milk, maybe a little bit of sugar, 30 grams or less of sugar from fruit per day. But other than that, that is what the carnivore diet is. And that's what I did for 1.5 years because I was at my wit's end, guys. Like I was getting sick, like having a cold every 2 months. Okay. My immune system was very weak. I had a big bloated stomach. I felt tired all the time. Even my employers, I had 2 jobs within the span of this carnivore diet journey. And they told me, each boss told me, you have bad memory. You forget a lot. And I'm like, they're just trying to be rude. But no, they were right. I had bad memory. I did not think very well. I could not remember what happened an hour ago. I had severe foggy brain. And that all stemmed from my gut. Okay, guys, and mind you, I was plant-based for 8 years prior to this. So I had years of damage that I did to my gut, and because I took antibiotics before plant-based, I took antibiotics for a couple of years for my acne and took Accutane. I did a lot of damage to my body, to my gut, and that was my own choice. And, you know, I was not educated about gut health. And that's how that all led me to the carnivore diet, because I needed a severe solution for my severe problem. You know, it sucks to have leaky gut, as you know. It disrupts every part of your day, every part of your life, your relationships, to the way you think about yourself, your confidence, how you do your job, your friendships, how you think. It affects everything about your life and your body, right? So the carnivore diet, I can say, guys, after doing it for 1.5 years, I feel amazing. Like I no longer have low energy. I no longer can not think at my job. I no longer do bad at my job. I no longer have foggy brain. I no longer have a bloated stomach. I feel amazing. Okay. And I want that for you. If you're considering to do carnivore, please do it. Try it at least for a good 6 months. Try it for a good 6 months. See how you feel. You know, it's not going to be forever. That's what I told myself when I transitioned from plant-based to carnivore. I was like, okay, like this is a very, very extreme diet. Like I'm only eating meat. Okay, well, can I do this? And I told myself, yes, you can. Like get rid of the leaky gut. Get rid of it, Nadia. Because I told myself this is not forever. Okay, if I don't have to make it forever. If I can heal my leaky gut, take away my IBS, I could eat anything on the menu. Not in excess, but I don't have to overthink what I'm eating all the time like I do, you know, like I did now on the carnivore diet, right? And so sometimes you have to sacrifice a little in the beginning in order to have freedom for the rest of your life. Okay, and I want that for you. Consider doing the carnivore diet for a good 6 months and do it strictly without, you know, eating too much sugar every day, and do it correctly. But if you don't know how to do the carnivore diet and you need help, I can certainly help you with that, because I've done the mistakes. I've gone through the hurdles of knowing what to expect on the carnivore diet, because I had to go through the detox phase, the sugar craving phase, through different phases of the carnivore diet that a lot of people don't really talk about much in the carnivore community. And there needs some guidance on that, because people need to know what to expect. You know, it's not all roses and daisies when you're on the carnivore diet. And it's really, and even though you are eating that simple, it's still, you still need help, because there are things that people in the carnivore community don't emphasize on that will help you stick to the carnivore diet for the long term. Okay, if you need help, I created a free video guide about the 7 mistakes that you are committing on the carnivore diet for your gut to not heal. Okay, I place it down below in the description box. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.